because when the world gets better, which it will, we want everybody to be there. We don't want anybody to go through any worse. Karmic board clearing, energetic clearing, rewrite your story and live your truth. Okay, we've gotten that card before. So lots of karmic cycles ending. As I said, 7-year cycle, Pluto in retro. Moving out of Aquarius into Capricorn. I think maybe that's it with the astrology. We do have a full moon coming up in Sagittarius, I believe next week. And let's get into the card that came out for you, my darlings, which is Sword of Light, Divine Protection, Cords Cut, and Breakthrough Energy. So when it says Divine Protection, my darlings, wait, what's it called? Sword of Light? That means you are under extreme protection. And if the council has to come in, when you have supreme protection, if your ancestors have to come in, then at that point in your fight, if you're going through a relationship or like a court case or some test, Sword of Light. So the truth will set you free. You know, got to know the Bible, the armor of God. The sword is the sword of truth. But when you get this kind of divine protection around you, then the battle is no longer yours, you guys. The battle's with the divine. So stay the course, stay healthy, stay in your light, focus on your life. And let's see what this card has to say. Divine protection, cords cut, breakthrough energy. The Sword of Light is the main energetic tool of Archangel Michael, the Prince of Heaven. His name means he who is like God. And I see Archangel Michael around a lot. And something about Archangel Michael, you guys can call on him and like, don't worry about like if he's going to come or if he's with someone else. Because what I've learned is angels can also be in different places at one time. And if you think of them, and this goes a little weird and you guys can look into your own stuff, and you know, I'm still looking into stuff too. But if we thought of angels like ships, like a mothership, and I'm not saying to mess with aliens, but I'm saying celestial beings, they can come down like a mothership and send out tiny motherships, lots of them, into a bunch of different places. So when I feel into Archangel Michael, that's one of the many ways that I can see him is, and I hope I'm not like saying anything that's not true, but this is just one vision that I had. And it was clarified. But anyway, Archangel Michael, like a ship, can break into different places and go into different places. Otherwise, like, how would he be able to accomplish everything that Archangel Michael has done? Like, let's think about stuff here. So think about that if you'd like. Let me know what you think. But it says he who is like God. So God can be in many places. Archangel Michael is like God. It says it right there. And he is considered Source's right hand. He is the archangel who has chosen to guide and protect all light workers. Okay, so call on him because you're a light worker. Anyone who is feeling called to make a difference on this planet can be guided and supported by him. The Sword of Light has been pictured as both a spear of light and a lightning bolt. Either way, it's a powerful symbol of truth and power. Even though it is carried by Archangel Michael, it can be invoked by all those working in the light to help move beyond blockages and limitations and to sever cords of fear. Joan of Arc invoked it when she was going into battle. So if you're going into battle, then you call on that Sword of Light of Archangel Michael. It says right here that you can use it. The sword is the truth. The truth shall set you free. And we know we're interested in the truth and nothing but the truth. So when you do your studies and your deep dives, then call on that Sword of Light. So there's an exercise that says, connect, visualize yourself engulfed in golden light, and say, Sword of Light, thank you for cutting the unnecessary cords that bind me to fear, which is what we did at the beginning. Stuff's moving over here. We rebuke the spirit of fear. cut it with Archangel Michael's sword, and in the name of Jeshua is what I say. I stand in the truth and the light, fulfilling the call of my soul. Okay, your message. When this card comes to you, know that it is confirmation that you are walking the path of light and responding to pre-incarnation soul contracts. And we got that karmic void clearing, so we can change the story through love only. Soul contracts to make a difference on the planet. It's also a sign that you have the opportunity to sever connections to fears and limitations. Energetic cords bind us to situations, loved ones, even the past, but you are in transition now and detaching from unnecessary connections, dramas, and fears. Know that there will be a great severing at this time, and you might feel isolated for a moment as you will be reconfiguring your circle of trust. Okay, so tighten up that circle of trust. Boundaries did come up, and moving into a life that is in greater alignment with your highest good. Always for the highest good with no harm to all. Know that the cord that binds you to loved ones and soul family will remain intact. It's only the lower vibrational connections that are being severed. And I mentioned that if you have to have a shift in your relationship, you don't have to cut people. You don't have to burn them. You don't have to not talk to family because you guys disagree. You can cut the lower entities, the spirit of fear, the spirit of drama, the spirit of judgment, whatever it is, and maintain that connection with them and just tighten your circle. Just don't talk about things that bother them or whatever you have to do to keep the peace, so long as the love is, worth it more, as long as there's nobody hurting each other. Like, let's all stop hurting each other, please. That's a message from my boyfriend's mom. She's so wise. Like, she says, oh, the things people do to each other. Like, no, my darlings. So major changes here. It says only the lower vibrational connections are being severed. Expect breakthroughs. So we expect miracle after miracle, my darlings, like win the lottery type of miracles. I'm not talking about just money, like major prayers, major life changes, and doors of opportunity opening for you. If you feel strongly connected to Archangel Michael, know that his energy is with you now. Okay, so if you feel strongly to Archangel Michael, you could always put a little angel below. Thank you to our angels. They have been working on overdrive, and we are under extreme protection right now during this time. So, okay, I'll see you guys back. Oh man, I grabbed the wrong one. That's okay, I'll just do this one. I wanted to do our moments of motivation, but this is my affirmations by Pink Fireworks. One Mom's Battle. She went through family court years ago, and now that her daughters are grown, they're safe, and they've made this card deck. So I wanted to do moments of motivation, but what I was just gonna say is I'm gonna do another read on Saturday probably. I love myself. So we'll do it then, because I do want to go into other things, but I hope you guys got something out of this. And thank you for celebrating when light wins. Like, we have a good guy list now. Usually I only have like a bad guy list, but like I said, Cat Williams, Corey Feldman's been on it for a while, Mel Gibson, all the people who are protecting children, like the list is growing. Check out Jaguar Wright. She's a fireball. My voice matters. So God bless her. God protect her and her voice and all she's sharing. And this card's for you though, my darlings. So thank you so much for listening. Aw, this is for the children. My job is to be a kid. I don't worry about adult topics. We got to protect our children, you guys. With my family member who's going through, wants to like change themselves so much. We got to teach kids self-love. They're living in a world that is very different than the world we lived in. And as parents and guardians, happy Mother's Day. Even if you don't have children, be the mom that looks into a child's eyes and like lets them know that they're safe and they're seen and they're loved. And because this is the world that the kids are living in now. is the plan of the darkness, the virtual reality, the complete change in physicality. Like, it's so different than how it was when we were growing up. So show them the rainbows and the butterflies. Okay, let them just have fun and play. Please, like, in Jeshua's name, please. So, my voice matters. Thank you for hearing me. I know that your voice matters too, and I love you. We're just gonna do one more card, and then I'm gonna go teach at noon. I will always try my best, and I am resilient. So this is the card for you. My honeys and my bunnies, quick recap. You are resilient. Draw on that Panthera energy. Lay down and breathe. Clean your light body. Put on the armor of God, like know your Bible verses. Use the sword of truth to cut the cords, the negativity, those lower entities that we talked about in the beginning. In and without you, like we are, it's all in us. So I love you guys so much. If you have any questions on superfoods, hit me up. I'm going to be doing an order for the pineal gland soon, and I'll talk about that after I try it. And thank you guys. I love you. Bye.